So if I got a pops, that nigga gonna do this. Well, he better do this. That's right.
Yeah.
But now we're opening the door for all of these parents to start coming out and protecting their kids.
If you think that's bad, wait till you see Shador.
Right, it's about to get
Dianna
Dianna already
None of that. We all saw what we saw, and you know what we saw.
That's elementary school.
No.
That's
It's
like,
when you a teammate, he push him like, man, like, let's go. He push him like, get off of me. Get off of me. Get off me. No, don't touch me. Was it worth the $30,000? Now? In the moment.
In that moment.
Use up. You remember? Was it bingo night? Or was it? 44. You know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But I'm going to keep it high level. This is going to just to give you the beats. And I give you my opinion at the end on all of these topics. But what's going on, the core issue, is the carriage rights fee.
First of all, start off the right way. Exactly. Let me start out like this. This is why I'm broke and you got money. this whole Dak Prescott saga.
What are those? On the field, I got metric after metric. He's a winner. Okay, he's number one in all categories for the Dallas Cowboys first 5 seasons. Off the field, unquestionable character. Like, the only thing you got on Dak Prescott is,
I am undefeated. Oh, come on. And me playing basketball, and I just want to light up.
he's getting up.
And show, yeah, we doing this for real. That's what I did. I want to go rebound.
This one?
Cut that up, baby. This boy, it's wet time. That's what I do.
I still don't know why this is a pick, except exceptional play by the defender. Look at that. 2 dudes reaching, and then he comes between them and say, let me split this bunk bed. And I'm out of here. Shotgun snap, slips. Oh, that's a sack on your first play ever in the NFL. Y'all know your nightmares came true. You're like, God dang. Oh, yeah, this ain't it. Look at this blitz right here.
I mean, he only knows so much what he's reading off stats, off paper. I mean, everything's good on paper. But I would always love to hear it from a player because they play the game.
What about a journalist? Like, being real, NARPs are journalists. Like, you're from that pool, right? So imagine somebody just said, you didn't play the game. I don't want to hear it.
She would have a living room full of people at about 10 p.m. probably every other Friday or Saturday. Come up here and I already know what they want, and I got to sing whatever song I got.
Did you say song. Sing, not rap? You said sing, huh?
Sing. Yeah, they ain't trying to hear no rap. They ain't trying to hear no rap. Yeah.
You think you can do something with that? Hey man, Michael Jordan too light in the tail.
Okay, you know what, big dog?
Yes.
I ain't light in the tail. If you want some of this, let's go one-on-one right now.
Let's get it.
Everyone's playing the hits, but I'm a DJ. And one thing I know from my DJing experience is that you don't just play the hits. You play things that people haven't found out about yet. Discovery. Not up to me. I don't have this ego where I'm a buck, talk trash, and be like, yo, I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm gonna be like this. All right, I got enough talent. I got enough belief in me. I know what I want to do. Yep, let me go do it. Blah, blah, blah. What's crack-a-lack-a-maggin'? From the jack end to the back end. G's up, cause we's up. Oh, love you guys out there rocking with your boy this early. You hear that coach's voice? That's called 2 wins. We won our doubleheader in football this weekend. Love you guys. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a member, and also hit that super chat if you really want to chop it up immediately. As we're going to talk about the inside the NBA. Y'all saw the headline. They are trolling Dianna, Russini, and Mike Vrabel. Dirty Dianna. We got to talk about that. We got LeBron versus Kobe versus Jordan GOAT debates. LeBron in the playoffs right now, starting to reactivate some of that conversation. We're going to dive deep into that. Also, Angel Reese is looking hella rusty in the preseason of the WNBA. People calling her out as they like to call her out, but She gives them fuel for the fire. So we're going to look at some of her lowlights or highlights, whatever you want to call them. We're going to look at the lights and see what happens with her. Stephen A. Smith, he's going to go off on Megan Thee Stallion because he's seen enough. It's time to tell her who she is. So we're going to see that as he defends Klay Thompson in that breakup. We also going to go inside the NFL war room. I don't know if y'all ever been in there, but it's gangster in there. We're going to show you a draft day trade that could have happened, but didn't happen. We're going to show you those fireworks. Also, we got that Jason Whitlock, Stephen A. Smith, Cam Newton interview as Stephen A. Smith finally sits down with Cam Newton and breaks that down. So we had a lot of material from that. We are now getting to the Whitlock part. And Jeannie Buss is going to tell you why she had to hide that trade from LeBron James and many others. And Michael Jackson is breaking every record in movie history for biopics. It's insane. My whole family is in love with Michael Jackson now. I've always been there. My wife was there. My kids, every time they get in the car, every time at home, Daddy, can you put on Thriller? We watched Moonwalker last night. I ain't seen Moonwalker, I thought, ever. And then I was, I've seen this before, but I forgot about it. Not to my family. They are all in. So love to all you guys, man. Without further ado, who's up in here? We got some fans, some super chats. Oh, shout out to Chaotic Jester. Thanks for the love, the super chat. He says, good morning, 75. Salute. Chaotic Jester, 75. Y'all see them numbers back there, but don't let it twist you. I wasn't always a big fat dude. 75s is all the later jerseys. My early jerseys, my first number, man, hold on. Y'all want to talk some talk? Let me show y'all something. I'm about to show up. I hope y'all can see this. I don't even know if this is going to work. It don't matter if it don't. We here together. I'm going to show y'all. Dog, y'all thought I was playing when I said I used to be skinny and fast, beat everybody in the country running? Look at this. Yeah, you can see this. So look at them jersey numbers. Okay, this is how it started. In the middle, 44. 44 is my first year ever playing football. That same year, I'm wearing that 31 basketball. Is anybody? Reggie Miller. I thought I was Reggie Miller. But I played on too good of a basketball team. So after that, I said, I'm quitting. We never lost a game. We were insane. But look at the afro. That look like my son, don't it? All right, so then you go here. Then the next year, after Stace Bozeman leaves, because I was the second best player on the team at 44, I was his fullback, John Riggins. Look at me, I'm wearing 44. Next year, bow, 35. You see that? You can see the confidence change. I cut my hair a little bit. I start getting a little girl attention. Them little 9-year-old girls, them little fast-ass girls hula hooping, they start hollering at me. Had 5 touchdowns every game. At 44, I had like 3 or 2. Now I'm balling. Next year, I don't even know how to do this. All right. Y'all see number 30. Y'all see number 3? Yeah, this is how I'm going to do it. You see number 3? He cocky. You know why? He coming off of having 5 touchdowns every game. You know how many he had that year? 5. I was getting it. All right, so after, you see the head lean, all that. I skipped a year. I'm tripping. 32 was the next year. Look at the head lean. That's right, because I ain't come out here that quick. All right, so I went from 44 to 35 to 32. Look at the head lean. Look at how cocky that little dude is. Then, number 3. All right, I'm getting used to success now. Clean shaven, got boardroom meetings, meeting with CEOs. Number 3, he insane. He the best one. Of all these dudes, he the best version. Number 3 was silly. We didn't win the championship. That was the first year we lost the championship. So 44, undefeated championship. 35, undefeated championship. 32, definitely undefeated championship. 85 Bears. Number 3, he lost in the championship game 6-0. Nobody wanted to block number 27. I digress. Then the next year, this is my first year of fall off. I can't lie. I got to be real. Number 5 was damn good. He was insane. But other players were good with me. I wasn't the only one by myself. And it all started at the bottom. Congratulations. It's a boy. Y'all see that at the bottom? Dominguez Valley Hospital, which doesn't exist anymore because it turned into Dominguez Medical Center, which is right there by Compton. In Compton. What am I talking about by Compton? It's just called Dominguez. All right. That felt good. All right. I just had to let y'all know who I am. So stop telling me. Look, I wear 75 because that's my jersey number. But damn it, it started with number 44, number 3, number 32, number 35, number 5. I wore single digits because I was that dude. Love for you guys for bearing with me in my Al Bundy moments as I get that off my chest. So It is what it is. It's time to talk about this show. What is this? Oh, God. What is this show trying to do? Now the show don't want to go on because it's like, Marcellus, that was so good. That was amazing. We love you. We love you, Wiley. I got to get this thing going. I am not trying to watch this the whole time. Okay? Good. All right. So now we got to talk about what's going on in the NBA playoffs. Because the playoffs. We talking about the playoffs? Yes, we talking about the playoffs right here, right now. So what is crack-a-lack-a-mackin' from the jack end? Don't call it a comeback. This is the first time in NBA postseason history that there were multiple 3-1 comebacks in any single playoff round. That means they were down 3-1, down 3-1, and guess what? We came back. Pistons trailed. Give me that. Philadelphia trailed. Give me that. So now we got to look forward to what? And this is going to get gangster. Y'all ready? Buckle up. Buckle up. Because now we got Joel Embiid out here in these streets, and people are like, you and Cat about to go at it again? But Embiid said, no. Before we even get into me and Cat, I don't even want to talk about that. I want to talk about this because y'all going to trip her out. Y'all going to mess around and mess up. He begging the Sixers fans not to sell their tickets so Philly fans don't turn the damn Philly arena into Madison Square Garden East. He said, if you need money, I got you. How does he talk? If you need money, I got you, right? He's like that. I need it. Let me tell you why. I've been there before, too. They used to do this with the Chargers in the Raider games. So we used to have our Charger tickets. People, stop begging your friends that play in the NBA and NFL for tickets. They don't get a lot of them, okay? They used to give us 2 free tickets, right? On the road, we had to pay for tickets. On the home games, we would get 2 free, and then it bumped up to 4 free. But they never gave us road free tickets because the owners on the road like, psh, how you think we make money? We don't make money by giving all y'all tickets, right? 53 of y'all, then y'all got executives and coaches. Hell no. Y'all paying on the road. So when you ask your homeboy who got, he in the league for some tickets, he already gave them up. He got a mama and daddy. They already gone. He ain't got to his wife and family yet. Point being, in San Diego, they told us, they said, do not sell your tickets. And then we didn't listen. We kept selling our tickets. Raider game, you would get 10x. If the tickets were face value for $100, you could sell a Raider ticket for $500 to $1,000 for real. So cats were selling them. They said, okay, next rule. We are only going to sell these tickets to people who have a zip code of San Diego. That didn't work because cats were buying them and then selling them again. This is all before like the secondary market was really that big like it is now. So then they were like, all right, we need names and numbers for everybody on these tickets. I didn't give a damn. I had my little nizzles, my little assistants, go do it. One year I had to give up 147 tickets. One year I bought 147 tickets. Let's just say they all cost $100 each. That's what the hell is that? $1,400? No, $14,000. $14,000. God dang. I was looking at them like I should have bought a suite. But some of them did pay. Not my daddy's friends, though. They were cheap. So, hey, I've been there before, Embiid. I know what you're saying. And the reason why is because when they say, and now introducing your San Diego Chargers, it go like this. And then they say, introducing the Oakland Raiders. You're like, where are we? We in Oakland? Nope, no too short there. They took over your stadium, so it happens. Now we know the reason it happens is because LA's a better weather city, better city. So all the great cities, you're always gonna sound like you got taken over because it's just in a great city. When you're in Buffalo in April, when the schedule is released, and it says Los Angeles Chargers, November 30th, Marcellus's birthday, I think we're going to take a trip, right? Next thing you know, it's all this Buffalo Bills Mafia in your home stadium. It's just that simple. It's not that deep, okay? But you know what is deep? This beef.
And the shoving turned into this.
Is this AI? Did I miss something?
My friends.
It's the calmest fight ever. What? Okay, so now we, to create storyline, we got to do this. This is how you create storyline, right? This is why we get really interested. I want to see the Knicks and Philly play. Yeah, that's cute, but I really want to see this. Oh, what is this? That tough guy act ain't cutting it. You know what you are. You know what you always been. A cat. Meow. And he didn't say cat. Say it louder for people in the back. Been kicking your ass and pretty please make the playoffs before you talk. It's a known thing that I own you. Now I could go deeper than that, but why should I do that? All right, stirred it up enough. They got a little issue. Now they put it to bed supposedly when Kat's mom died, and out of respect, you got to put all them beefs to the side. But that still don't mean it doesn't occur, and it still doesn't mean we ain't one moment away from going right back to where we were. Because war can't be avoided, just postponed, right? So now, Joel Embiid, you better watch your back. You worrying about Kat. Other people calling you out.
I mean, this is just my personal opinion on basketball. Some of y'all might disagree. You know what I mean? But argue with your grandma. Flopping has ruined our game.
Really?
Joel Embiid is a great player. One of the best bigs in fucking basketball history. Flops. He know it. This ain't breaking news. This ain't, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I can clip it up. Like I said, y'all can post it on these paid accounts that y'all, these bot, whatever.
You said what you said. We understand. Joel Embiid flops. Joel Embiid does something that has ruined the NBA. I don't think that flopping is the biggest issue with with the NBA, but y'all can beat it up in the comments and tell me. But look, nobody wants to see a 7-footer who we think is amazing with his athleticism, his grace, his footwork. He can dunk. Many of us can't. We're watching you living vicariously through all your exploits on the court. And then all of a sudden you do what I can do, which is just fall down and say, oh. That's the thing. The key thing about sports is how much distance can you create between what they do in their sport and what I think I could do in my backyard. And the greater the distance, the greater the sport. That's why we love a big boxing match. Because, boy, he could throw some hands. That's why we love a great football game. Because, boy, I ain't going back there and about to run into anybody that damn hard. That's why we don't love the WNBA. Because it's like anybody could go back there and throw the ball over the backboard. You get it? That's how the game goes. Simple as that. So, you just brought up, speaking of the WNBA, this is a good time to get into that right now. Angel Reese, not to pick on you, but you're so famous and so popular. When you do good, we know about it. But also, when you don't do well, we also know.
Help out Angel Reese, should I say, and I agree with that decision.
Okay, let's see. Whoa, that happened too fast. Hang in there, girl. Okay. First of all, that body position don't tell me nothing. You know me, the coaching me. I like that. I like that. I don't know what we supposed to be doing here. Like, it's okay. But you sitting out there straight-legged like you about to take a picture. You better get into basketball mode. Let's go.
Help out Angel Reese, should I say, and I agree with that decision.
Oh, she predetermined that move. That's all that is. Okay. So, look, there's two things that happens in sports. You already know. You anticipate, right? And sometimes you guess. All right, so in this situation, she had a smaller defender. She thought she was going to be able to do her carryover and get over her. Problem is, the girl did the move for you, Angel, so you got to adjust. And if your game ain't crafty enough, if you ain't worked on all your skill set, someone will diffuse what you think plan A is, and you got to go to plan B quick, like a Kyrie Irving. You can do whatever you want to Kyrie Irving. He got plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E. That's my point. She, in this moment, didn't have plan B ready. That's all lab work. That all happens before you get here, girl. So in this moment, if I run your move, where's your counter? Or you don't have one? Throw up that air ball.
Forward from Angel Reese in the last season.
Oh, good.
And the take to stop them.
Okay, hold on now. We can't do this. You cannot. Good move, good stutter, good hezzy, whatever you want to call you.
In the last season.
Good. Come on, y'all. We ain't got no right hand to just get that up. And why is it underhanded? You're 6'3". Jesus. All right, whatever. Keep going.
And the take to stop them.
Okay, this lady's, I don't know who you are, but you are too excited for an underhanded missed layup. All right, let's go. Okay, and you ain't going to clown it, so I ain't with it. Okay, you try to bull her. Oh, good Lord. Oh. What is going on? I don't even know what I just saw. What was that? What is this? Grand Toro? What is this? None of these moves are working, girl. All right, let's go. Come on, we got to get this going. We got to get it right. All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that because, guys, but look, you know what's wrong with that? Why are both feet together on the same plane? That means you can't go either way. You can't go either way with any burst. You got to be in a position. This is a bad body position. She got bad body positioning. This is like basic fundamentals. It always starts with AAA. Alignment, assignment, attack. First of all, alignment means be where you're supposed to be. Proper spacing on the court, okay? Play your position. Assignment is do what you're supposed to do. And then attack. That's not attacking. That's running somebody over, and then it ain't going to work. Okay, little Euro. You know what the problem is? You try to run down the middle of her instead of pick an armpit. You always pick an armpit. You never try to run down the middle of anybody, even the weakest opponent. One is going to be a charge, but two, you don't have the angle. You pick an armpit. She tried to run down the middle of her. Now she's trying to pick a side on a Euro. You've been square too long. Okay, guess what's going to happen? That ball you're going to throw up is going to come back to you, right? Yep. Okay, now you're going to do a power step. I don't know why. Look at that gap. Who you powering? You powering oxygen? Air? Maybe she's on you and I don't see it. Maybe the girl, all right, maybe, yeah. Okay, I digress. You probably powering her. But it ain't going to be for her. Watch, it's going to be for the other girl. You're going to power right back into another block. Watch this. Yeah, oh, you got it up. But with no, and the girl tried to help you out. Okay. Oh, we doing playground. Okay. Hey, check this out. LeBron just did this and it worked. Let's see if it worked. This girl playing some D. Oh, she hugged her too. That's cheating. No lift. Oh, she mad. She mad. She mad at this girl. I don't even know who you are. And this is not the show where we give a damn. We just care about good ball. You got to make your name, girl, but good stuff. Oh, she put a body bump on her. Oh, me bounce. No me bounce. Goodness, this is tough. Oh, you just stepped out of bounds, or you traveled first. This can't be. Oh, we back to the beginning. Oh, Lord. Okay, that ain't to pick on Angel Reese, but that's just to show you it's the preseason. Goodness. WNBA, come on. Look, as long as they making money, I'm happy for them. As long as they are a viable sport for women, because there's so few women's sports that you can make money on, make money in. Think about it. Like football, not yet. The NFL is coming because the NFL is putting money into it because it's an Olympic sport. And flag football, I hope flag football makes millions for girls. Thank you. I would love to see my daughters try that. I would love to see them try WNBA if it's still around because it's making money instead of being a charity like it is right now. Then I would love to see, like women's volleyball, I heard is starting to make money. Good. What else we got? Tennis and golf, right? Only thing bad about tennis and golf, being real, is if your kid is a prodigy or really good at it, you don't have a kid anymore. Your kid is at the IMG Academy or somewhere in Europe or just somewhere homeschooled and not doing anything that a kid does. I don't like that necessarily. Look, if your kid is that kid, I understand. If you got Michelle Wee, you would do it. But at the same time, I want my kid to be a normal kid. I want them to go to school. Even if it's homeschool, that's fine. But I don't want them to be consumed 24/7 with one sport. Like, let them be a kid and then make it. I wasn't consumed with one sport, and I still made it. Many people, right? Steph Curry wasn't consumed with one sport, and then he did make it. And he struggled when he was little. Point being, it's kind of rough for the women. It's kind of rough. But if y'all gonna play ball like this at the highest level and make money, all of our girls got a shot. I'm just telling you, all our little itty bitties got a shot because it's real. That was wild. All right, beat up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about what we've been talking about so far. Embiid, Angel Reese. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a member, hit that super chat. I'm watching. We're going to still talk about the inside the NBA and how they trolled Dianna, Russini, and Vrabel. We're going to go into Stephen A. Smith a couple times. Ooh, pause. Megan Thee Stallion, he going to go in on her. And then also the Jason Whitlock, he got to get his get back because Jason Whitlock got him. He up on the scorecard. We're going to make sure we do that. We're going to go Jeannie Buss. And what she's talking about, how she had to hide the Luka trade. Michael Jackson's breaking every single record ever. And inside the NFL War Room on draft day, we're going to show you that. I'm going to tell you what I think about that. So we got a lot of fun in front of us. Let's see who our fans are. Who's in this? Stomp is in the building. I see you members out there. Shout out to my man Stomp Andrew Nance is in the building. Like I said, Chaotic Jester, Dominique D'Angelo. I see all y'all in the building. Shout out to my dogs. Who's the top fans right now? Ooh, Oki, Muti, Saki, Pac. I don't know what the hell that name is, but number 5, Money Boy Trey, he back. 4, Andrew Nance in the building, Chaotic Jester, and Stomp. The OGs are taking over. All right, speaking of OGs, let's have us a little fun, giving LeBron a little bit of his flowers. You know, on this show, we celebrate greatness. I would do it for Jordan. I would have done it for Kobe, and I'm going to do it for him now. But we're going to talk about LeBron first because LeBron is on an all-time run, especially with these memes. I do not want to hear it. LeBron at the free throw line. Don't want to hear it from you, Segun. Look, anybody else on y'all roster, but not you. Not you. You don't say that. You don't say that. You don't say that. You the only person. You the only person out here ain't allowed to say that. That's remind me of when, like my wife saying, will you hurry up? I'm like, no. You can't say that. You don't say that. Everybody else can say that, but you can't say that. Not you, ma'am. Your late ass every time. Ooh, I had to leave my wife last week, and I did it. You know you feel like a fool when you do that. You be like, look, we got to leave at 8. It was the Michael Jackson premiere. I said 8 o'clock. Why? Because I was one of the hosts. My sister threw it. But I said, okay, I'll invite people too. So they are all going to be there at 8:30. I hate being late. My daddy is that way. My daddy's super punctual. He's never been. When I say never, I know you're not supposed to talk in absolutes. My dad's never been late. So 8 o'clock comes, I'm like, it takes us 25 minutes to get there, 5 minutes to park and walk in. Let's go. She over there playing with her hair, playing with her makeup. I said, it's 8 o'clock. And she looking at me, oh, I'm not going to be ready. But you guys can go if you want. And I said, all right, we out. Usually that's a bluff. Like, you're going to wait 3 more minutes, 5 more minutes. I was like, all right, we out. We see you there. 1, I didn't want to miss MJ. Now I'm stop. But 2, I hate when I'm asking people to do something with me or for me, and I'm not even doing my part. Ooh, it irritates me. So I'm sorry, baby. Had to leave. Sorry, baby. You're right. Oh, I wasn't nearly that sorry. I was like, your ass should have been on time. JJ Redick, what y'all got to deal with? OKC is in front of y'all. Are they good?
I mean, look, each individual guy has had some level of playoff adversity and had to build a scar tissue or confidence and the ability to work through that. I think
big brain right there to use scar tissue in that context. I like.
Each group has to do that. It's a hard-fought series against Houston. I think every level you go up in the playoffs, it gets harder. That's just reality. We talked, for the last 3 weeks about elevating. We have to elevate even more. This is
not so profound, but it's real. Every level you go up in the playoffs, deeper you go, the harder it's supposed to be. Sometimes it's not that way. You know, you see guys in the NBA finals, sometimes you be like, oh, the real tough series was the conference finals. That happens sometimes. But typically, if you go to the local rec and park pool, okay, 8 feet. You go to the aquatic center, 17 feet. It's a little different. Even though you can swim, it just feels a little different, doesn't it? A little deeper.
We saw a stat in our morning meeting this morning, like our teams that have had back-to-back or even more than that, 10 or more better net ratings in consecutive seasons. You're talking about the 95-96 Bulls, the 96-97 Bulls, and then the 15-17 Warriors. You're literally talking about 2 of the greatest teams of all time.
Man, somebody said it in the comments, and I agree. I was just thinking it. Cap for Life 135 said, JJ aged 10 years in 2 seasons coaching the Lakers and LeBron. Yo, he looked way older. Like how President Obama went in the first time, and then how he look now and how he got out. Ooh, you age quick.
I said to a bunch of people yesterday, off-site, that were talking about this series to me. I said, yeah, the Thunder are one of the greatest teams ever in NBA history. That's just the reality. They're that good. I think our guys recognize that and respect that, and we know what kind of task we have in front of us.
Okay, blah, blah, blah. Did y'all catch that? That was a muscular move, as they say. Elastic language, as they say. Basically, he is setting us up for expectations, setting his team up for expectations that's going to be very difficult to surpass, to accomplish, to beat this team. So 2 things happen. Either 1, you lose, and everybody's like, well, you're supposed to lose. Or 2, you win, and it's the most impossible, improbable feat ever. Either way, you don't lose for real because you were supposed to lose, right? Smart move if you're JJ Redick. Give them all their flowers right now. and you sneak a game in, 2 games, you may win 3. I dare you to win the series. It's a whole different animal, right? So all this conversation about why are the Lakers even in this position? Can the Lakers really do something? Wow, they can? Really? How, Sway? Well, because you got the GOAT or potential GOAT on your team. Really? LeBron? Yeah. Somebody showed me this, and I think this is fascinating. This is the 9 GOATs of basketball. Let's go back in time. All right? You're Mikan drill. Y'all know the Mikan drill? Start off with your layups, go on both sides, and all that stuff. Then you go to Bill Russell, okay? That's crazy that they was thinking Bill Russell was the GOAT back then. Not to diss him, but he didn't have much offensive firepower. Maybe he didn't need to. But boy, defensively and championship-wise, he was out there eating. Then it turned into Wilt. Imagine going from Bill Russell, a guy who played a lot of defense and not much offense, to this. You said he scored 100 points. When? People are like, what? Then you get to this. This is just insane. And that's a short run. That's only 3 years, but point is, it counts. Then they said here, I don't know if you agree with this. Beat it up in the comments. Let me know how accurate this looks to you. And I'm just laughing also how we used to look. Man, look at this. This is how my pictures look. That little picture of me. This is me in number 32, number 35. Look at that fro. Look at that thing. And then Magic comes around, okay? I don't see Bird right here, but okay, Magic and Bird, I would assume most people would say Magic had a better career. But 5 years here, weren't they swapping titles every time? Like Boston, LA. I should see Bird here if I see Magic, but I digress. Y'all beat it up in the comments. Let me know. Then it's Michael Jordan. Look at that. Whole different dude. Damn, 11 years. Jesus. And then Shaq, the big diesel. Man, 3 years. They gave him those 3. Then they gave Kobe 6. Okay. I get it, but why not? Didn't Kobe win in 2010? Am I mistaken? I thought he won his back-to-backs. It was 9 and 10. I don't know. Point being, okay, I ain't arguing this, even though LeBron got drafted in 2004. And soon thereafter, people were like Kobe or LeBron. But now you give it to LeBron all the way till, and Steph Curry doesn't get any, and Steph Curry has won, 4 on his watch too? So I think Bird need to be in there somewhere. LeBron need to share a little with Steph. Let's just be honest. No? Yeah? Maybe so? And maybe Kobe's years should be a little longer if we're going to count it there. Or maybe it shouldn't. 03, who was it? Where's Duncan? No, Tim Duncan, he won 5. He won the same amount as him. He was winning them every other year, it felt like. That didn't add up all the way for me. It's about 3 names should have been in there for sure. Duncan, Bird, and Steph. Y'all tell me. I call Cap. I'm like you, brand new B said, Cap. I call Cap. Anyway, it's just sparking a conversation. On this show, we talk for real. We the barbershop, but we ain't tripping, okay? Nobody gonna go outside and get their hammer. Nobody in here gonna fight. We just gonna disagree, or we gonna respectfully disagree or agree. Simple as that, okay? So let's have some fun. Let's have some fun with this, because now they taking it to this point. Because LeBron James, be real, y'all. LeBron James right now, without Luka, is the leader of this team. LeBron James beats OKC with Luka missing any games, let alone some or all. And he beats one of the greatest teams of all time. Okay, girl. So let's get into it. What would that mean for his Lakers legacy? Because right now, y'all not counting the ring that he won in the bubble. Y'all call it bubble ring, bubble ring, bubble ring. Y'all call, man, I took my medicine. No rap Tourette's yet. Bubble ring. All right, so now let's compare LeBron to Kobe. Because this post said y'all need to get out from under the rocks you live in. Final MVPs, comparing the two, all time, LeBron wins. He has more than Kobe. Rings, Kobe has more than LeBron. 1 more. So that's even close. Finals MVPs, I don't know. Kobe has 2. 1, 2. LeBron, 3, 4? I don't know. All-Stars, LeBron. All-NBA, LeBron. MVP, what? This can't be real. I would have lost this one, for real. I'm just playing for real. Gun in my head, you would say, who had more MVPs, LeBron or Kobe? I know Kobe got robbed a ton, but I would have said still Kobe. Ooh, I forgot. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, points generated, points per game. Whoa, points per game? Admit it. Gun in your head, you would have said Kobe. No? Points per game? Kobe averaged, did he average 37 one year, 35? Points per game? Jesus. LeBron, golly. Rebounds, assists, duh. What's PG? Points game? I don't even know what that is, but LeBron got that too. Beat up in the comments if you know what PG is, other than 2 movies I didn't see. Field goal percentage. Well, okay, Kobe, yeah, he came in that era where 3 points was still climbing, but still percentage. I ain't say attempts. He shot better from the 3, and LeBron couldn't shoot for most of his career. Jesus. Oh, man. Efficient with field goal percentage, right? Or effective, one of them two. Free throws, okay, Kobe, good. Especially when he tear that Achilles. That sucker was, wow. Damn. PER. Ooh, this is my favorite one. Y'all know I love me some PER. LeBron. Damn. VORP, that VORP they call it. LeBron. NBA records. LeBron. All right, that's a little general, but I hear you. Competition. LeBron. Well, it always evolves, and I think it's stiffer now, but the rules are different. I don't. Highest peak, LeBron, 09. Now, I don't know about that. What do you mean? What are you using as measurables? But metrics. But, okay, LeBron wins 21-2. That might have offended some people. Beat it up in the comments. Jesus. I mean, when LeBron beats you in points per game and he's like, I'm not really trying to score that much. And we know the black mama is. Don't twist it now. Don't twist it because it didn't feel good to hear it. Don't twist it. I got to take a moment of silence right now. I got to plug my computer back in and clear my throat. Take my cocaine. Damn, LeBron eating. LeBron out here eating. Kobe's head. That's crazy. Damn, I didn't think that was real. You got to be twisted. You can't be real. Oh, I blame them damn kids. Yelling at them kids to line up. I got one kid that don't know where to line up on every play. I was like, dog, every play you don't know where to line up? It's the same place. I love him though. I'm fond of this kid. I'm watching him. I'm going to rock with him all his life. I guarantee he's going to be something. Right now, it is tough. He struggled. Even his teammates were looking at him like, it's the same thing. Do the same thing. Coach said same play. I literally be screaming out when they run a play because every play I run, I have 3 options because I play football. It's not hard. It's like if you have a run option, a pass option, and a trick option off of every play, right? I have a handoff. It's called far dive. Okay, dive the ball, hand it to him. Okay, he gets 10 yards. Now, fake far dive, quick slant. So he goes over to him, do it. Or everybody running to him. Right behind him, slant, yank. Or post, even deeper. Yank. Okay, you don't like that? Fake far dive. Now I want you to throw it to the receiver as you run that side. He gets the ball. Everybody's running to him after they ran to you. Guess what he does? He throws it one more time, double pass. And I just play around. So literally I run a far dive. I was like, run it again, same play. And then I go up to the kid I want to whisper. I say, fake it. Throw it over there. They look at me like, huh? I said, just do it. I said, what's my name? They say, Simon. I say, they know it now. I'm Coach Wiley, but I tell them to call me Simon because Simon says, touch your ears. Simon says, touch your nose. Simon says, fake the handoff and throw it to the receiver. You ain't got to think. Just do what Simon says. I'm a good coach. These kids be running it. We were smoking this weekend. We'll see. It ain't over. All right, let's keep going with this little bit of GOAT debate as we having fun with. LeBron started his career a perfect 14-0. In first-round series. He has never been swept in the first round. His only first-round exits came age 36, 39, and 40. Remember, we were thinking they were going to lose in this first round. No Luka, no AR. Don't forget, for context, neither Jordan nor Kobe even reached the playoffs after 35 years old. There are levels to GOAT. How many first-round series losses before age 36? Jordan had 3. Remember, no AR, no Luka. What were we supposed to say? We were going to see a 1 by LeBron's name. We didn't. Jordan has 3. Kobe has 2. LeBron has never done that until he got old. And then y'all saying, well, he old now. Y'all sure about that? Watch this. This is LeBron James averages in Miami. 26, 9, 7, 6, and 54. This is him after turning 41. 27, that's more than 26. 7, same, but a little more. 6.7, 8 to 7.8, a little more assists. Field goal percentage even went up. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Call it what you want, but call it right. Call balls, strikes on this show. Yep. Oh, y'all don't believe me? Y'all don't think that's special? Tell me if this is special. He's 41. Guess who he's going against? The coach of OKC. He's 41. JJ Redick. He's 41. You mean LeBron the same age as the damn coaches over there? Yep. Jesus. This dude is insane. I mean, I don't understand it. Y'all gonna let ESPN and Fox and every independent creator ever tell you not to love this? Y'all are stupid. Dumb. Dumb. Dumb boys and girls and boys. If you don't appreciate what the hell we watching, you are tripping. But I saw y'all do this with Floyd Mayweather too. 50-0. He ain't fought nobody. He ain't in there. Oh, God. Oh, God. No one knows the details, the devilish details. Man, it's insane. It's insane. Here's another detail that y'all should all know. This is a tidbit that every athlete knows. Beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you think as you like, subscribe, and become a member of this beautiful show and channel we have, and also a super chat if you want to really get it going right quick. I want y'all to know the depth of what this is, because a lot of times you think something is going to be easier because, hey, no Luka, no AR. I'm sure they were like, oh, we're going to beat the Lakers. Come on. Lakers had something else in store. Tyrese Maxey breaks it down. Listen to this.
At the beginning of games, but tonight, Jason was out. You kind of had a wounded tiger you're going up against. Did you guys want to come out and give them no confidence the way you started the game?
Yeah, we wanted to kind of just jump on them early. I mean, once we found out that JT was out, honestly, we felt like the game was going to be even harder.
Y'all hear that? The game is going to be harder. It's counterintuitive. He'll explain. If not, we'll go there.
Knew that they were going to come out there and play free, open-minded. Like, D. White shot the ball 26 times. They shot 16 threes. He wasn't even thinking about anything, you know what I'm saying? And, some of those were going to go in, and they did. And we knew it was going to be difficult. We didn't think it was as soon as I found out, I told Joel, like, it's not going to get easier. It's going to definitely be harder. And we did a good job of weathering storms, man. A couple of times we just weathered the storm and just kind of fought through adversity. And that was big time.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. So he touched on it. Basically, when you're playing a team and they're undermanned, you better not go in there thinking they're undermanned, because, one, that could make your effort wane. You never play the score. You never play the roster. You play by effort points. Always try to get 100%, 100 effort points. Part two is when you see a team wounded from the top especially, everybody under there is trying to step it up. It's their time to shine. It's their time to get some contracts, their time to get some good film. It's their time to finally say, hey, I'm here. Imagine you're a bench rider, and all of a sudden your girl coming to every game. She your friend. She got on your little Letterman jacket, and she looking at you just ride that pine. And then this day, because JT ain't there, you move up the depth chart just one notch, and that's some shine. That's some time. Are you going to play, or are you going to play hard? Are you going to go ham? Yes, you are. And imagine if you're number 3, 4, like he said, Derek White, and he like, JT go? Buckets. I'm throwing that thing up. Everybody steps it up, and you got to deal with it. The toughest part about dealing with it is not because they're better players. They wouldn't be in the position they were in if they were better than JT. It's the fact that now we don't know exactly how they're going to look as a team with them all stepping up. All the film, all my muscle memory is this is who they are when JT's there. Now JT's gone. What the hell is this? And even if this ain't better than what JT when he's there, it's something we are not prepared for. It's something we are not used to dealing with. And they may sneak us. You better weather them storms. Great stuff right there. I love that deep analysis of how the game goes. All right, so beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think as we end, I think, on this story right here. Yeah, let's end on this story right here where ESPN is reportedly trying to convince Steve Kerr to lead the Warriors. League sources tell Steinline that ESPN's top executives have been lobbying Kerr aggressively to try to convince him to return to the world of NBA broadcasting. But the Warriors are expected to meet with Kerr as early as Monday, that's today, to resume discussions about his status his status. I love when people say status. I'm like, ooh, you are elegant. I'm told Golden State has been operating internally in recent days as though it is more likely than not that a common ground can be found with the 60-year-old on a new deal that would keep him in place coaching Steph Curry. Basically, it's a little tug of war. All that means is cha-ching, cha-ching, wherever I land, cha-ching. He can stay still, coach Steph Curry. They said they got to make some moves. We're going to see what that means. If not, he can move on. And broadcasting sitting there waiting for him. I don't know. Do you finish it out with Steph Curry or do you go? Beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know. Do I leave? Because you know they ain't going to be that good. I mean, just being real. I don't think they're going to be that good. So, I mean, whatever. Play in. They're going to be a play-in team with Steph Curry. Do you want to finish it off like that or you want to go to broadcast and say, Steph, do you? Separate our legacies and let me go get this easy money and just talk about the game. If I'm Steve Kerr, I'm out. I'll come back and reset with a new group and some youngsters. I ain't got to die with you. Phil Jackson didn't die with players. He'd be like, I'll be back when y'all ready, when y'all need me, when you want me. Not necessarily. So beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. All right, we still got to get to the headline inside the NBA, how they trolled Russini and Vrabel. We're going to get to that. Obviously, we're going to talk about Stephen A. Smith. That's coming up. We got that one coming up next. That was a beautiful GOAT conversation we just had. We're going to talk about him and Cam and Whitlock. Stephen A. Smith got to go into that. Jeannie Buss is going to go deep into the Luka trade and how she held it secret from LeBron and others. And let's have some fun with MJ. That movie is setting records, Michael Jackson. So let's talk about it. Make sure you like. I'm doing my work today. Today I'm being a real host. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a member, and hit the super chat. We'll chop it up real quick, real fast. All right, Stephen A. Smith. You've been in relationships. You super single, right? You ain't married. Talk to us. How you feel about this Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson breakup?
Steph Curry is like a saint. Well, that brought all the attention to Klay because you got no chance with him. So chances are you had a chance with perpetually single Klay Thompson.
And let's be real, Steph Curry is a saint, and I don't think he's ever stepped in it. However, the Currys have stepped in it. Aisha, they used to get at Steph through Aisha. And there's been a couple of times when Steph had to defend his wife. So basically, relationships, as we're going to get into Klay Thompson and his broken relationship with Megan Thee Stallion, is the way we get these guys off of their perch. Kind of crazy, right?
Megan Thee Stallion didn't know that? Help a brother out, ladies. Help a brother out. You know that? This is totally clueless. Rap artist, singer, incredibly talented, very popular, very well connected. You didn't know.
And very good looking. I got to start where it all starts. Like, I hate when we get so PC. Sometimes we're not even being PC. We just forget. Ain't no dude just trying to holler at no girl. All that stuff sound great. There's a lot of rappers out there. Everybody ain't trying to holler at every rapper. This one they are because she fine. She fine.
That he was single before you and that, he liked being single. Now, I ain't here to tell a man's business because I would never do that. I'm having this episode on YouTube because I'm asking, why is she telling his business?
Ooh.
That's where I want the ladies to listen.
Talk, Stephen A. Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of what's going on in this world. I'm not saying whatever she felt was wrong. I don't know what happened in their relationship. Don't want to know. Ain't none of my damn business.
And I don't care. And let's say this, he's right. Let's just really laser focus on what he's saying. Women are starting more than, I shouldn't even say starting, continuing, and it's getting louder with this narrative building off of relationships. Whether before they get into them, while they're in them, or certainly when they break up, stop running and trying to tell a story because no one is believing that, at least no one I know. Because it takes two to tango, and there's three sides to every story. So what are you telling me? Oh, he was all this. And as soon as I hear it, the first thing I think of is, how long were they together? And then I think of how many days that is, how many seconds of a day that is. And you endured that? You went through all that hell? For what? Who goes through hell? You're Megan Thee Stallion. You got options, boo-boo. You ain't go through no hell. You just trying to make us feel for you like you went through hell.
None of y'all's either. But Megan Thee Stallion made it so this Saturday night. Why?
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 Why? Oh, I was so close. The DJ in me is upset, but I'm going to keep going. Why? Why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? That might be the best song ever. It might be. Why? Why did you do me that way? I mean, sing that song, Looking Out. Why are you making up stories, even if they're not made up? Why are you telling me? Because they sound made up.
How come you couldn't just break up and go on your merry way? How come you couldn't just say, we had our time together, but I'm back being single again. Klay Thompson and I are no longer together, and leave it at that. Why we got to dog the brother out?
And then worse, put him in a position where the only way he can get himself out of this doghouse in public opinion is to be what you are, which is wrong. Oh, I got to now retort. See, this is how they play the game, and a lot of times it's women, so I hate the stereotype, but it's y'all's. Y'all go out there, as soon as you break up, you got to explain it because you can't look like you got egg on your face because you messed up too. We know in any relationship, both of y'all did something. Shut it. Women, I got 3 daughters. Please stop. So then he now got to act like you are a woman, or he got to be ugly by retorting if he wants to get his name back fully. And he never will, because some people just won't believe his story. So the point is, you put him in an impossible position. Either A, I stay here quiet and let y'all just pound on me for no reason, or B, I actually try to respond, but now I'm acting like her because she should have did this in the first place. Why would I respond with her BS with my story, which is going to come off as BS? Because I think the whole mechanism, I think the whole articulation of what we went through is BS. This is why I hate when people get disrespected and then they want to disrespect the other person. Someone step on your shoes, the last thing you really should do logically is step on their shoes. You're really supposed to turn the other cheek. You want to know why? Because you're doing the same dumb thing that you just thought was dumb. It's not about, oh man, you tested me. It's about, I think what you just did was wrong. So let me now do 2 wrongs and try to make it right. You're putting Klay in an impossible position, lady. Calm down.
Why?
Why?
Is there a wedding that I missed?
Ooh, girl.
Is there nuptials that took place that nobody knew about?
Why?
Did we sit up there before God and say, yo, here's what we doing?
I went do it that way.
Oh, by the way, I'm one of those people that feel even if that's violated, that's between you, your person, your pastor, and God. It ain't none of nobody's business.
Oh, don't you get started, Stephen A. You ever been married? I have. I am. Let me tell you this. Divorce court and all that divorce proceedings and everything you hear about, it's bigger than this. It's bigger than Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson, the way she did it. Because 2 of my best friends got divorced. I got 3 best friends, like I'm in the 8th grade. But the point is, 2 of them doing the divorce. Oh, my God. Look, I'm not outing them. But, boy, the BS meter going in that proceedings and what came out, I was like, why y'all caught up in this? Like, why do we know? Ugh, lies. I mean, not even exaggerations, just lies, just to get leverage. It's all a leverage play. If Megan makes Klay look bad, then God, I don't know, it makes me look good. This is no exchange of money and alimony and child support. This is just to make me look better. Even that, the fame element. Ooh, she trying to get leverage. Yucky.
Why is this propensity existent to be telling everybody your business? Why is that?
Talk it.
I want that explained.
Talk it, brother.
Because I don't get it. I don't understand it. How is that any of our business? I told y'all, I'm a very happy dude. I'm good. My life is fine.
I put that on the hood. I'm
but
good.
there's a reason that you don't see me and you don't see most people out front and center advertising their relationships. It's because of stuff like this.
Mm-hmm. No lie. He just dropped a jewel right there. Because I know it hit me. I'm from LA. So a lot of people that are celebrity stars and stuff, whether they grew up with me or they move here and you get to meet them before they are big time, that's usually what happened, right? So I'm in the NFL and then you just move here from Oklahoma saying I'm going to be an actress and I'm trying to make it my way. Well, I am someone you're interested in. One, I'm 23 years old and got money. Two, I'm outside. And three, I'm from here. And you just trying to work your way up. And you in an apartment with 3 other girls who trying to make their way. No one's dissing. No one's judging. But these are the dynamics. That's why I know a lot of famous people that even before they were famous, Kim Kardashian. Nah, you was married to my boy Damon. You was married to the producer. Simple as that. I knew him before I knew you. Then I'm like, oh, okay, I know y'all. Nothing. She ain't nobody. Her daddy was, in respect to the family. She wasn't nothing. Then bow, now who she is. Maybe the most famous person on the planet living right now, right? That's just one example of millions. And the point is, it becomes a deterrent to even engage with anybody that has some level of fame because everybody in your business. Everybody. And relationships are hard enough if you hide away. You could go to a romantic getaway island and have fights. You think you're going to win and survive any fights if you having them in front of the whole world, national, worldwide news?
If something go awry, you got to tell everybody. We ain't heard from Klay. What if Klay said it was you? What if Klay said that you was out there getting your freak on? He didn't do nothing, you did. Is it really beyond the pale? Is that how we gonna act, ladies and gentlemen? Are we gonna live like that? Are we gonna act like women are incapable of stepping out on dudes?
Oh, I heard something genius on this. Walk with me now. Okay, like we all starting to hear that women are as unfaithful as men, okay? Here's another one. They always say that, men lie more than women. And this guy broke it down. He just basically said, look, when a man hears a story, he doesn't do too much fact checking. He's just like, all right, sounds like good. The wife says, hey, I'm going to my sister's house. I'll be back later on tonight. All right, have fun. Right? He ain't checking. But did she go to her sister's house? You know how they always say how women can cover up their infidelities better than men? Well, part of it is not even how good you covered up. We ain't checking under the covers. Like, you went to your sister's house. Okay? It takes forever because it's like, wait a minute. Now she said she went to her sister's house in month 10. She's been saying this for 10 months. And then this time your sister actually came over here. Or my boy just called me and said, man, I just ran into your wife's sister. It's 10 months later. Wait a minute. Now that's how we kind of find out. We're not lazy. We just trust you. The flip, though. Hey, I'm about to go to my homeboy's house. Which homeboy? Which one? Craig? Oh, why are you going over there? You know how he act. Like, they already detailing. They already not really believing it, or they really already fact checking it. So when men get caught lying, it's because they are doing it with a private investigator as a wife or a girlfriend. She literally is already like, I don't know. If a man did that the first time you said you're going to your sister's, we'd be in the same boat. The point is, men don't lie more than women. Women don't lie more than men. We both do it. Men don't cheat more than women. Women don't cheat more than men. We both do it. It's just how we approach it. He broke that down, and I just did too.
But these women just chirping all over the damn place, telling everybody like you on The View. Or you looking for an interview with Oprah or Gayle King or somebody. Or God help us, Iyanla Van Zandt, okay? Who I adore, by the way. She knows I love her.
Who is
Megan Thee Stallion. Why? I don't care what happened in your relationship with Klay Thompson. What did he do to deserve you all of a sudden going on Front Street, Page 6, TMZ, or wherever the hell else to tell the world? How come you couldn't just say it didn't work out?
Blah, blah, blah. That's real spit right there from Stephen A. Smith. Respect, big dog. Hey, this is the craziest thing. This happens to kids. This is a really immature behavior. Because kids are short-sighted, so they want to win right now. They don't even have the perspective of time, right? Everything. That's why when you're really young, if you say no to a kid, it's devastating because they don't think that there ever be enough time for a yes. They think if they don't go to Target today and get their place set, they will never get it ever. Then you start to grow and have perspective and know what time really is, and knows that no's can turn into yeses. This is immature behavior because of this reason. You are trying to win your reputation back on Klay Thompson's back. You're trying to step on Klay Thompson to get back to a higher level of Megan Thee Stallion. That's short-sighted. You don't understand time. You don't understand perspective. You don't understand how this is really going to be received. Because in the short version, you're going to look at your Instagram and say, look, I got 1 million likes. 1 million people rock with me, girl. I'm back. But then those likes ain't love. And on top of that, you don't know how many people just scroll by like, this is silly. How many people viewed that post? 28 million. How many likes you get? 1 million. You try to tell me 27 million people was like, whatever, grow up, do better. And then how many comments, how many people want to hit thumbs down? They ain't even got that button, do they? Point being, let me tell you how it really plays out. Beyond this moment, you look like Boo Boo the Fool. Straight up. Trying to win. Oh. That's why when people talk about me, I say I'm going to talk to them like this. The same way you talking about me, I'm going to talk about you publicly. That's it. Nobody talking bad about me privately to my face. You talking about me privately to your homeboy. When your homeboy decides to get the balls to come tell me, guess what I'm telling him? Take that ball back over there and play with him. Ha ha, pause. I don't care what y'all over there discussing about me. I hate the dude who came and brought me this, and I hate the dude that came talk to me straight up. Y'all have y'all fun. It's an energy conversation. I don't need that energy. I got enough fights within myself, enough fights within my family to now have some associates, some public figures, some friend, some ex now invade my energy with your BS. Move. Get out the way. Move. Get out the way. Simple as that. Stephen A. broke it down, and Megan, I don't even know her father relationship. I don't even want to go that far, but I'm just saying some man in her life need to go, that was dumb, and don't ever do that again. And Klay is winning because he ain't saying nothing. Just like Dianna Russini. We're going to get into her. Pause. We're going to get into her conversation. They both came out with their little blanket statement, and then it's laughable at this. Then you try to go and up it. You try to, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. If it ain't the real, we don't even care. And frankly, in any relationship, we don't care either, even if it is the real. Move on, sugar. Move on. So let's laugh a little bit because, as much as we going to educate, we going to entertain too. I still think it's funny. Let's finish up our comedian going in on them.
Listen, ladies, I know you mad. I understand because this shit hit home for y'all. I see women. Actually, man, I saw women in the comments like, fuck this hoe ass niggas. I don't believe this. How can he do it like this? What do y'all want, man? What do y'all want? Hundreds of women, this their favorite response. Another fucking man? Clearly this nigga want bitches. Obviously, he don't want no, obviously he wants bitches. Y'all not.
It's okay. Like Klay like to hang. Klay for the streets. Megan, you don't want to be for the streets? Well, don't get mad at him.
Even giving Klay no fucking credit. How about the good shit? It ain't a white woman, huh? What? Nothing? Huh? Y'all sick of the NBA niggas dating white women, huh? You surprised the NBA nigga cheated? Well, this has never happened before. Huh? He could have been with a white girl, huh? Don't get mad at me. I'm just telling y'all the story. I ain't even do shit. Can't be that mad at Klay. Y'all act like he shot this bitch. Anyway, so.
I didn't know he'd go end it like that. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, man. Well, we're going to pay off some of our stories, obviously. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, become a member, hit the super chat so we can chop it up real quick immediately. Oh, we still got to do the Inside the NBA and how they trolled Dianna Russini and Mike Vrabel. We're going to get into that. Woo, that was good. We still going to get into Stephen A. Smith and Jason Whitlock. We're going to have to save some room for that inside the NFL war room. And Jeannie Buss hiding that Luka trade from LeBron and Mark Cuban, pretty much everybody. She had to make sure she did that. And last but not least, Michael Jackson, the other Jordan. Who's more famous? Michael Jackson, right? Michael Jackson's movie is setting records, and I love it. The movie was insane. I hate when people try to hate on this movie and try to make it something that ain't. Remember those after-school specials we used to watch growing up? It's that souped up. That's it. It ain't got to be that deep. Those were amazing. This is amazing. Golly, Kobe and Shaq was amazing. Come on, y'all.
Okay. So he comes in with the 6 rings. He was Michael's coach. Kobe loved Michael. Okay. And we ran the triangle. And as a result, this team needed structure. And there isn't more structure in any offense than the triangle. Mm-hmm. But also with the triangle, and you know more about basketball than I do, and ever will know. There's one thing about the triangle, okay, is that you need a finisher. Okay? Because after you've run through
Whoa, hold on. Chill, VD, pause.
22, 23 seconds of the triangle, okay, and you don't have a shot, the ball's got to go in somebody's hands that can finish. Mm-hmm. And Chicago had Michael, and we had Kobe, okay, and Shaq, okay. And so without that, because other teams have tried to run it, but they didn't have a guy that could finish, okay. And I think that gets lost, okay, when people talk about the triangle and this and that.
Blah, blah, blah. There's not easier money for Matt Barnes to make than just sit there and listen to Gary Vitti talk about Kobe and Shaq in the triangle and Phil Jackson and go, like, this is gold. This is sick. Good stuff right there. That whole 3-part series. It was 1 part, but on this show, at about 2-3 minutes, whatever I got, A, D, D, H, D, C, T, E, rap, Tourette's, can't take it anymore, so we move on and do parts of it on this show. Rock with us. I think we got energy here. Real spit. Oh, man, that was good. Let's talk about this. Let's get into the NFL a little bit. I know it's the offseason, but damn it, Dianna, Russini, and Mike Vrabel ain't the only stories. I thought this was fascinating. Peep this. Did y'all know this? Coaches with the most first-round picks. Nick Saban got 52 of them things. He almost doubled up on everybody else. He said, add y'all 2 together. Let me get some of this. He said, Tom Osborne, Kirby Smart, both of y'all together +1. Nick Saban eating. Joe Paterno, all respect to the great coach, Joe Paterno. Don't start. You know I separate the from the Bobby Bowden. Bowden. Mac Brown, what up, Mac? Urban Meyer, John Robinson, sick. This old school. Rest in peace to the great Lou Holtz, one of the best people I ever met. Larry Coker, John Cooper. I can't lie, I never heard of John Cooper. What is this? Is that Ohio State before I was born? What the hell? Kirby Smart and Tom Osborne. Damn, gun to my head. They were like, John Cook. I was like, huh? John Cooper. Who? What? Marcellus, you better say something or else. I don't know who John Cooper is. And I'm supposed to know football. Who's John Cooper? Y'all beat it up in the comments. Real spit. Okay, this is fascinating. Check this out. Let's go into the war room. You're not supposed to go in here, but we are.
Saints, and then the Browns will select next.
All right, Saints got picked. Browns is coming up. Look at the war room, how it looks. Looks like you at NASDAQ or something, huh? Like the Wall Street Journal or something. Look, and look at this. Dressed up, hey girl. Dressed up, hey girl. Dressed up, all right, dog. Dressed up, chilling. Coaches over here, chilling. Real football over here. Real business over here, chilling. Let's go. Come on, talk that talk.
Dallas is asking if they need interest in what.
Yeah, Will texted me too. I told him it's on who's there and it depends on the price.
They will come up to me.
And that Harvard guy, that brain moving fast. Look at it. Them eyes be moving fast. He's shaking his head. Crazy, right? He running this room.
They say, what about, they're 24. So 9 and 24 for 12 and 20. Asking just to cogitate on it.
All right, if y'all don't know, obviously that's Jerry Jones. Stephen Jones, who's basically running things too with Jerry Jones. And obviously when I was a Dallas Cowboy, he was a lot younger. He was a lot younger. I was a lot younger, but I remember all these cats.
They want to do 9 and 24 for 12 and 20, which is light on all dimensions.
They want to swap it out. He said it's light. That means they ain't giving up nothing. They just want something without giving up something, right? Want some, get some. You bad enough, you take some. But you got to give up some, okay? To give is to get. You got to give to get.
Oh, there it is.
New Orleans has submitted its pick. Cleveland is on the clock.
Tyson. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. You get a tackle.
Keep that. Before we seeing all this, New Orleans on the clock. New Orleans going to take who they going to take? Receiver. They get who they want. Tackle.
Saints select Jordan Tyson, wide receiver, Arizona State.
Beast. Oh, Daddy was smart. Daddy did the this is the triple B. This is LeVar Ball. She ain't even stood up yet fully. I can see them shoulders.
They're on the clock.
They're on the clock. I offered their 9 and 24 for 12 and 20.
And say, what else would you want?
Yeah.
And this is how formal and informal it is. Just pick up the phone. First of all, who got phones like this still? Like, you ain't got a cell phone? Pick up the phone. See, it's all dramatic. Look at that. Got the iPads all in front of us. Let's talk.
Is this Andrew?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Steven. Are y'all going to pick away here?
We are. We wouldn't do the swap of the first round.
Okay, if we threw in a 5, would that change it?
No, that wouldn't really move it for us.
Doesn't move the needle. Okay. Yeah. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you, though.
All
right. That's a lot.
Okay, so I think Steven already knew he was kind of BSing with that offer because he threw in a 5, and then if he really wanted it, he would have said this. Okay, so what would it take to move the needle? See what I'm saying? People telling themselves he didn't really want that. He was like, let me throw something out there, some bait out there, see if they bite on this BS.
Keep hearing Cleveland wants an offensive lineman, and they're worried New York's gonna take it. They don't want to get behind the Giants.
That's right. All right, hey, Ayers, this was your orange dot, buddy. Something you like about Spencer Pop.
Okay, so now Andrew Berry done nixed that trade. He's like, I'm good. I don't care about that. Jimmy Haslam like, all right, that's why I hired you. All right, so now you got to go back here in the back of the room where the coaches are. All these people don't know who they about to pick. They know his name. They don't know who he is. Break it down. Who's the dude?
We're getting the best tackle in this entire draft. This kid's rare combination of athleticism.
Okay, you know I can't show this, but it's the tackle. Indiana. He a beast too. All right, let's move on. I thought that was fascinating. Beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. That was good. And last thing, this is an interesting story. Last NFL topic before we get into some more of this craziness. NFL team expected to take a shot at Mike Vrabel. Okay. Now, y'all know the NFL schedule release is 2 weeks out, like it's a week out now. And the Chargers are practically sitting on a gold mine. I'm not even going to have to read this, but basically this was brought up. Albert Breer brought it up on the Dan Patrick Show. Will the Chargers take a shot at Mike Vrabel? Will the Chargers take a shot at Mike Vrabel? Because that's what they do. And if they don't, what? Y'all supposed to take your shot. Mike Vrabel, Chargers. Are we going that far? Well, inside the NBA, say, hold my beer. Yes, we are.
Dak shrinks as he gets older. And we've got the Boston Celtics, who, after being knocked out by the Philadelphia 76ers.
Okay, everybody, let's go. Let's have some fun. Who is who before they tell you. All right, that's Bill Simmons, Mark Wahlberg, Kenny Smith. I don't know this guy. And I hate when I don't know people and they're more famous and richer and everything. I don't know him. I don't know who that is. Is that Matt Damon, maybe? I don't know that guy either. Damn. Beat it up in the comments. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. Now the picture, Jesus, they doing the Titanic. And what is it? I forget the Titanic song now. Oh, I will miss you. Something like that. But look at Vrabel. Ooh, this hurts. Imagine this is tough. Imagine you, the wife or the husband, And, especially the husband. I know he likes Inside the NBA probably. And he's like, all right, let me get my mind off of all this stuff. Let me just watch some basketball. If I watch anything football, it may be an asteroid coming my way. They may try to joke me out. But let me just watch this. And then this comes up. Boston obviously loses the series. Man, life is real.
You guys are fishing. I see our buddy Bill Simmons in there, John Krasinski, Mark Wahlberg.
I don't know if you stop it.
I don't.
That on purpose.
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon on there, Tatum and Brown.
This last one,
that's all I see on that boat. I don't see anything else. And that's a wrap for Inside the NBA.
They say that's all I see on that boat. That's a wrap. They ain't even say that. They are stupid.
Here on ESPN for Kenny and Chuck and Shaq, Ernie Johnson bidding you a good night from Atlanta.
Man, blah, blah, blah. I think it could get misconstrued by a lot of people that how much we miss Inside the NBA because it wasn't routine and on calendar like normal. And it may take some adjusting by us, but we also know they had fewer shows, shorter shows, and it was just kind of sporadic with the calendar. All of our frustration and complaints were because we're in love with the show, right? Sometimes you can show your love through hate. You know, you're mad. You're mad because you want it so bad and you just don't know how to express it, so it comes off sometimes as hate. I love that show, especially because they go to places that not everyone else wants to go. Simple as that. So we want more of it. We want more of it. All right, beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a member, or hit the super chat. We chop it up right now. We are going to get into Jeannie Buss hiding the trade of Luka from LeBron and Mark Cuban. We're going to get into Michael Jackson, the movie. I mean, the dude makes people faint and pass out when they see him. Y'all trying to compare him to other damn artists. Will y'all stop playing? But before we do all that, make sure I give some love to all my members I see out here, my super fans. Shout out to all you guys. I see you, baby. C. Dola is in the building. Yes, the Hawk TV is in the building. Shout out to you. Stomp DC is number 1. Chaotic Jester 2. Okie Skippy is 3. Adrian Robles is 4. And Drew Mack, I see you, baby. Number 5. All right, Stephen A. Smith, Cam Newton. Y'all talking about Whitlock. Oh, this going to be a 2-part or 3-part. I can smell it. Maybe. Let's go.
Jason Whitlock mentioned, not just about me, not just about you, about a slew of people.
Yeah, that's what he does.
And that's his strategy. So for me, it was trying to give a platform to be like, okay, bro, what you gonna do? Barbecue or mildew?
But you're getting into the minutia. I'm saying to you, from the perspective of Orion or anybody who thought like he thought, I tell you right now, I told Ryan I didn't hold the same belief that he had.
Y'all forget what Ryan Clark did. He just went to bat for Stephen A. Smith, and he went at Cam Newton. Like, what kind of loyalty is this if you're going to have that guy on your platform and then you ain't going to press him? And Stephen A. Smith saying, look, I thank you for the love, Ryan, but having him on the platform, I don't think that's a crime. But you should have pressed him, so they're going to talk through it.
But I loved him for speaking up for me the way that he did, because that's who he is. And it reminded me of what he stands on. You have to understand you've established what you stand on with us. And there is a level of loyalty that we have for you.
Okay. Now we're talking a little bit in code, but basically he's like, look, we think of you a certain way. We think of you as a part of our team. So if somebody comes at our team, you've played sports, you know what it means. Somebody dissing Carolina, what you supposed to do? What you supposed to do? Well, ESPN is Carolina, big dog, and you didn't do that.
And it doesn't just stop with you. Look, man, Shannon Sharpe ain't on First Take no more. You really, really think I'm happy about that? I miss that brother. We communicate every month. Every month. Shannon Sharpe got over 4 million followers on YouTube with Club Shay Shay. 2 million with Nightcap. Do you know how much my numbers would blow up if I talked about Shannon Sharpe?
No. No. But I know that you talk about LeBron, and I know how much that blows up. Like, everybody has their person that they talk about. I talk about Stephen A. Smith. I talk about Ryan Clark. I talk about everybody, but I talk about Stephen A. Smith more because he's in the news more. He's doing this podcast. It's 3 great topics at least from this podcast. He talk about Molly Carum. He talking about right now. Whitlock, he went there on Megan Thee Stallion. Like, we all know what it is. I hate when they try to act like, oh, I don't talk about somebody for no damn views. Yeah, you do.
Ain't fucking happening. Fuck the numbers.
Respect.
That's my man. I'm not doing that. Now,
okay, I ain't gonna take him out of context. He's like, look, there's some stuff I can say about Shannon that's not flattering, and I won't go there. Gotcha. But that's not the same. That's not analogous to what Cam didn't say anything that wasn't flattering about you. Somebody else came on his show. He gave him an opportunity. You said you're fine with them giving the opportunity to speak, and they talked about you. Now I got to go run and fight your battles? You got your show. Go fight it. You got it.
Now, don't get me wrong. I want to make sure that I'm clear in saying what I'm saying.
Yeah, be clear.
I am in no way saying you shouldn't have spoken to Whitlock. I don't care if anybody talk to Whitlock all they want to. All I'm saying is that if you're going to bring up my name, ask those questions.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Okay. Nothing else. Nothing else.
And that feels fair, right? Like, okay, press him. But then it does feel unfair because it's like, press him on what? I don't know what's real from fake. You act like I'm invested in your story like you are. You know what I mean? And look, this ain't journalism. He talking about you got a 6-inch screw in your knee because you said it. He talking about you made 17 3-pointers in a row because you said it. What else is so controversial? He says you're a liar because those two things sound very improbable, if not impossible. Because we've watched the NBA 3-point contest. I don't think, y'all beat it up in the comments, I don't think anybody ever in this 3-point contest made 17 in a row. Be real, from Larry Bird all the way to now. Has anyone ever made 17 3-pointers in a row? Okay, it's a contest, so maybe under the bright lights it's different. I don't know if I ever seen anybody or heard or anybody in practice. I know they be saying how they make, I put up 100 threes and I made 90. That's fine, but you can miss. You can go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, miss. Okay, another 15, miss. Like, has anybody ever made 17 3-pointers in a row in the world? Lethal shooter, where you at?
But from the general principle perspective, I got a whole bunch of students here. My man Shabazz, my man Champ, my man Money Mark, Cardell, Rashawn, the whole crew. I got cats. My sister Sumatra, my man Juvie, you know all that stuff.
It ain't even Stephen A. Them Queens do. Everybody in New York, yo, I got my man, yo, shut up. That's my boy B. It's like everyone, every place has their own like theater. You know what I'm saying? In LA, we be like, what a boy. So Oakland got their theater. I just crack up at New Yorkers because I'm from LA, lived in New York. Crazy.
There's certain shit that ain't happening when it come to them. And a host of other boys that couldn't get down here that wanted to be here for this. Because those are my peeps.
Do you usually roll with all them people just to a podcast? What, y'all about to beat up Cam? What?
It's not happening. And so that's the cloth Ryan is made of. That's where he's coming from. And he probably felt that it was inconsistent with what he knows you to be based on the conversations that y'all had and however the communication was.
I just want to interject real quick. Because for right there, to you, to everybody that's sitting here and the millions that will watch, I did not know the fabrication or to add, well, how would you know?
I hate when people want you to fact check a story and you're like, dog, I don't even know the story. What do you mean fact check? I can't even give you an opinion, let alone fact check it. This is your story. You the star in your movie. I'm just watching your movie for the first time. Chill.
Never dawned on me to say, hey, hold on. Well, how did you know he was lying about hitting 17 straight? Like those.
Where's my man Peggy at? Because I want to look at him when I'm seeing this shit too. Get over here, bro. I want
here. I want to
see you. I want to see you when I'm talking. I want to look in one direction. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that.
He caught himself. He said, "Get your, hey, come over." Even though Peggy, like, what? You know my show?
Let me give you an example.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
First of all, I had a shitty college career. Let's get that out the way. Cracked my kneecap in half. Pretty much as soon as I got there, it was over. I said on countless occasions, I had 17 straight 3-pointers. I never did it before. I never did it since. I mean, damn. You know what I'm saying? What you want me to say? You know what I'm saying? Clearly, I didn't have, I'm in the Hall of Fame for the CIAA. It clearly isn't because of basketball, because of my academics. It's because of what I've accomplished. You see what I'm saying? So if you grew up in Indiana or wherever it is that he grew up in, and you talking about what I did in New York 40 years ago, Cam don't have to know the facts to ask, how would you know that?
Well, he's not disputing that you said it. You said it. So no one should say, how do you know that? I know it because Stephen A. Smith said it. Why are you going to make Cam sound like a bad host? He's heard you say it. Whitlock brings it up tirelessly. He always brings it up. We get it. And it's old, but it's a foundation to him drawing a greater point, which is this man just lies. Now, if you're Cam Newton, you're sitting there like 17 threes, sound like a lot. I probably don't remember seeing anybody ever. Maybe we need to watch some Steph Curry or Klay Thompson practice tapes. I'm sure they probably could do 17 threes in a row. But the point is, I've never seen that happen. So either A, I bring it up like, yo, that kind of sound like you telling the truth, Whitlock. That's a lie. Or B, I already heard him say it. So why would I dispute it? You put him in a possible situation, Stephen A. Don't do this.
Were you there? What did you see? You know, when you sit up there and say you did his research, yo, bro, why you doing such research? Why you riding him like that? What, y'all, you know, you said you in your 50s, meaning him. You in your mid-50s or whatever. You know, that means we were in the business at the same time. So why I'm where I'm at and you where you are?
I love this competition when they go there, okay? Because this is the thing that they do. And look, we're men. Everybody competes, but men especially, alphas, whoever you want to call us. When we going after it, we go after it. So Stephen A. Smith is at the top of sports media, right? Even the guy he's sitting across from, he got him beating sports media. Now, see, this is how it gets twisted. Cam Newton is Cam Newton. The money that Stephen A. Smith is propping himself off of and his ratings, respect. But dog, you're sitting in front of a dude who made that type of money 20 years ago. Like, what? How much? Move. And that's the point. We forget some of these cats been doing it so long they make different choices. Cam Newton could have easily walked right into a network kind of job. He chose to live a different way. He chose to buy into the youth culture and go out there and coach. He chose to dress like he does and be who he is. He chose an independent route. Now he has it built and it's duplicated with a media contract with a network. He licenses product out. Cam Newton's a lot of different things, but we cannot not let somebody who is now there talk about nobody else been there, because the dude he across from is a dude. Cam Newton was it. NFL MVP, I will tell you again. And then you want to take what Stephen A. Smith is talking about with Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock has had his moments. They almost built a new ESPN for this dude. They got to almost the goal line with it, and then it all blew up. Some say Whitlock's fault, some say other people's fault. Point is, nobody else got that. ESPN 15 years ago, he's hosting many shows, so I just don't want people to beat each other up without the real elements and facts. You sitting across from a dude talking about another dude, but these dudes made different choices than you. Respect to all.
You want to talk about black people and say, oh, black folks are sitting there, man, we can't fuck with Stephen A. We don't like the politics, and we don't like this, we don't like that. He can't do this, he can't go here. I can go into any hood in America. I travel all the damn time. I don't have to hide in a basement in Nashville or where the fuck he is. I don't have to hide because people want to put me in a body bag, because you got to have facts.
Okay, let's stop right there, because that's deep. Blah, blah, blah. I know all parties involved. Let's just say, I don't know what has ever risen to a level where you even want to say somebody wants to put you in a body bag. Now, we all know people woof all the time. Oh, if I see that fool. And as soon as I hear any of my people in my circle say, when I see that fool, I say, you ain't for real. Because one, if it was for real, you wouldn't wait to see him. You would go find him. So miss me with the theatrics, brother. It's okay. You don't have to be tough. One, I don't want you to find him, or I don't want you to see him, because you are in the wrong spirit. But I do know ain't nobody hard to find if you want to find him. So let's leave that alone. Let's get the Al Capone out of here. You know what I mean? Two, they just talking. Y'all just talking. I understand. If you're Stephen A., you're like, yo, he talked too much about me in not flattering ways. I talk a lot about Stephen A. Smith, but like the Megan Thee Stallion video, nothing but praise. I just listen to what I'm hearing. I'm not loyal to none of y'all. Y'all know this. Everybody. I don't care who you think I like. None of y'all. I'm not loyal to y'all. I'm loyal to the truth, to the real, to my God, to my family. I ain't loyal to you. I work with you. I love you. Say the right things, you're going to feel the love. Say the wrong things, you're like, damn, Wiley don't like me. I don't like BS. I hate BS. That's all it is. It ain't that deep. Point is, ain't nobody in your circle going to do nothing to Whitlock. I hate when they did this. Cam even did that a year ago. He was like, man, when I see you at the Super Bowl, what? If you see me at the Super Bowl, speak. If not, don't speak. Move. It ain't that deep, y'all. Now, I don't like also, I heard him say, I could go to any hood in America. We got to stop that. I know it's cliche. I know a lot of people use it to show that they down, they hard, they black card, blah, blah, blah. So what? You could go to every hood. What does that mean? What does that mean? What's next? You going to check in? What's next? You going what? Look out? Like what are we doing? Like these are so low bar, low energy, low vibration expectations. Like, look, what I say is good. All the people in the hood like it. And this crazy thing about the hood, if you're really from it, you know that everybody in the hood wishes they weren't in the hood. That's like the worst kept secret. You can hear it in every rap song. Even I was listening to 50 Cent yesterday, and he had that song. He said, I ain't gonna stop till the jar drop. I don't even know lyrics. You're gonna envy me. I'm Rap City B. But in that song, he says, I'm from the hood, and I wish I wasn't good. He didn't want to be in the hood. It's the #1 song in the world, and I don't know any of the lyrics, but he said that. Can we stop? Can we just stop? Can we just stop, drop, and roll out of this BS? That's it. I love all these guys for different reasons. I love Stephen A. Smith because he made it. I remember Stephen A. Smith when he was first starting. I told you that story. Best Damn Sports Show. I don't know when he was on TV before that, but I knew he was a reporter. The dude is the top dog. Y'all know how much I love Cam Newton. Cam Newton is my favorite media personality. This dude was insane. I've always thought Cam Newton was insane. I thought he was always great. When I say insane, I mean like next level stuff. On the field, off the field. Size, this dude is like Adonis. He's sick. He's got great personality. I love Jason Whitlock. I don't care if it's flavorful. I don't care if you guys think it's fashion to say that or not. I don't care. I like Jason Whitlock because he gonna say the stuff that everybody is sitting there like, you know that moment in the conversation, you're like, nah, I ain't gonna say that. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Nah, I ain't gonna go there because I know what's gonna happen. You know who does? Jason Whitlock. And sometimes, look, we get it. Too much hot sauce, dog. Too much hot sauce. But he goes there. And some of the things are out of bounds. Like every one of them has said something. I'm like, dog, move. That's wrong. They have looked at me, I'm certain, and said the same. That's it. That's it. That's it. Hold on, I gotta go move this again. What's going on? Whoa. Is Radio Shack open yet? Radio Shack open? My computer keep going stall. I don't know what the hell. All right, so be up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. This is crazy. I'm getting sick and tired. All this craziness. All right, let's get into this story. We got a couple more. We still got Jeannie Buss we're going to get into next, and then Michael Jackson if we got time. What? It's 6:34. My itty bitties is like, dog, what are you doing, daddy? Well, I love y'all, but you know I'm loyal to this family. Damn, Jeannie, you getting passed up. And Michael Jackson. All right, love to you guys, man. Sorry. That's just how the game goes. Let me see if I have a fun topic, a little small one. Do I have a small little bump? Nope. Oh, yeah, I am. All right, stop. See, this is the urge I have to like do too much, and that's why I'm over time right now. Love you guys. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel. Oh, we got a Charleston White going off about single mothers and single fathers. Ooh, it's next level. We're going to do that tomorrow as well. Love for everybody who is rocking with me, rocking with this show. As y'all know, this show is going to keep going, keep growing. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel. What else can I say? Become a member. do all the things you're supposed to do. But most importantly, enjoy your day, man. Have a great one. Don't let nobody BS you with that BS. Hey.
It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I believe the purpose.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation.